Hey, it's me. Today I want to talk about how we identify with ourselves and others and how that connects to the way we experience time. You see, most of us have a complicated relationship with time. We often don't live fully in the present moment. Instead, we either rush ahead chasing the future or hold tightly to our past. Sometimes we even do both at once, which creates a lot of stress and confusion. To truly live and feel real, we need to learn how to fully experience the moment we're in right now. When we keep pushing towards the future, imagining it'll somehow be better, we're only living in fantasies. And when we cling to the past, trying to relive or redo things that have already happened, we're stuck in a memory, not reality. Neither of these allows us to truly experience our life. To live completely in the moment, in the present moment, we need to trust life. We need to stop trying to control time by speeding it up or slowing it down. Instead, if we start focusing on understanding ourselves better, why we feel unhappy or restless in this exact moment, we begin to find peace. By exploring our emotions and reactions honestly, we learn what holds us back from fully living right now. One sign that you're not fully present is that you don't genuinely feel your own mortality. This might sound strange, but accepting the fact that you won't live forever isn't scary. It actually helps you feel more alive. If you avoid facing that truth, you'll miss the chance to truly value each moment you have. You might also notice moments where you care more about how others see you than how you really feel inside. Maybe you catch yourself thinking, if only people saw me like this, rather than just being who you are. Recognizing these moments honestly, without judging yourself harshly, can bring you closer to truly knowing and accepting yourself. It's important not to rush and try to change everything at once just because I said so or someone else said so. Real change comes from gently noticing these things about yourself without forcing immediate changes. You can't force yourself into self-acceptance. You can gradually find your way there. Now, I kind of want to shift into another important idea connected to time, and that is identifying with yourself versus identifying with others. When you were a child, it was normal to depend on your parents. You needed them for survival, love, and learning how to live. But as you grow older, this changes. You start finding your own way, forming your own ideas, making your own choices. This is healthy, and it's part of becoming a mature person. However, many people don't fully complete this step. They remain emotionally dependent, still trying to please their parents or others long after growing up. Sometimes they try so hard to please others or rebel against them that they never discover who they truly are. If you don't find your own identity, you'll constantly feel unsure and anxious. You'll end up using people without even realizing it. You'll think you're being loving, but really you're just afraid that if they leave you, you'll lose yourself. This isn't true love. It's a hidden way of using others to feel safe. You might even identify with a parent you don't admire. Sometimes you become more like the parent you dislike without even realizing it. Recognizing this can be shocking, but it's an important step toward becoming your true self. Another common issue is identifying too much with groups or causes. It's great to believe in something and stand for it. But if it's your whole identity, you lose yourself. You become dependent on something outside you instead of developing inner strength. Now, I'm not saying you should avoid relationships or caring about important things in life. I'm not saying that at all. Relationships and causes matter. But there's a big difference between supporting a cause because it aligns with who you truly are and using it as a substitute for knowing yourself. If you don't develop a strong sense of who you are, you'll feel trapped in needing approval from others. And that causes anxiety and anger because deep down, you sense you're losing control of your own life. It can also make you try to control others, thinking that's how you'll regain your power. Of course, it doesn't work. It just makes relationships harder. Think about this. When you finally face the difficult things inside yourself, even if it's uncomfortable at first, you actually feel stronger and more alive. Facing hard truths about yourself brings incredible peace. When you use each moment as a chance to grow, life becomes exciting and meaningful, even the tough parts. Every moment you have is an opportunity to understand yourself better. When you do this, time won't feel so limiting or stressful. Instead, you'll begin to naturally flow with life. This way of living makes you feel strong and calm, even when facing challenges. So remember, life gives you everything you need right now to become who you're meant to be. Instead of running away from the present or worrying about the future, what if you tried embracing each moment as it comes? And who knows, if you do, maybe you'll discover a richness inside you, a peace and joy that nothing else can replace. Love you. Connect soon.